Nick, from a legal law point of view, this things came to my mind. This, I'm sorry, Marcus bhai, but this was not on the agenda. But when I was asked to ask a quiz question, so I thought I would bring this out also, the greatness of our first World Cup winning captain, Kapil-66. So I was told to, there are a lot of youngsters here, so one quiz question, very common question. So it's a very easy question, maybe you would have heard. And I don't know who is going to answer first or something like that. I don't know, I leave it to Marcus sir, how he is going to take it about. The question is very simple, not related to Kapil-66 or anything, it is just general thing. 2 balls left, 7 runs required to win the match. It is not the bowler can't bowl a no ball. There is no provision in this question to have a no ball or a wide ball. Both the batters are on 94. So the batting team should win the match, and both the batters have to score 100. So how that can be made possible? 2 balls, 7 runs, both batters on 94. The batting team should win the match, but both the batters have to score 100 without there being a no ball or a wide ball.
Any youngsters? Doctor?
We can pass the mic.
It's only 2 balls, right? 2 balls.
2 balls.
So if there are 2 balls, you have not specified if the bowler, there are 2 bowlers allowed. Because it could be last ball of the...
It is the 2 last ball of the match.
The last 2 balls.
2 ball में 7 रन चाहिए जीतने को.
Last 2 ball of the match.
The same bowler.
Yes, the same bowler. 7 runs to win. Both the batters are on 94, and both have to score the century. So how do you do it? There are many hands that are raising. Please pass on the mic. Can we have one more mic in the audience so that...
So the answer is,
okay,
the batsman who is in 94 is on the strike. He will hit the ball. Batsman will take 3 runs, okay, and there will be a overthrow, okay, but the one is short run. So he will complete his century by overthrow 4 runs, and he run 2 runs. I mean, actually they have run 3, but 1 short run. So the other batsman is on the strike and he will hit the 6, and he will complete his century also.
Correct. So it's a very good.
one more, I think.
Yes.
1 minute.
There is one more solution.
Yes, there are not one but many more solutions.
Okay, there are many more, that's fine. I'll give you one. We are talking about strict laws of the game, rules of the game. The batsman clips the ball on the leg side, and the ball trickles past the wicketkeeper who's standing up and goes and hits the helmet. Meanwhile, the batsmen have completed 1 run. The moment it hits the helmet, they get 5 bonus runs.
Let him answer.
Is it for the batsman or not for the batsman? The bonus runs are they credited as extras or in the batsman's account? That's what I want to know.
They are credited as extras. They are not credited to the batters.
Then this is not a solution.
If it doesn't touch the bat, it is always extra.
No,
So-
it has touched the bat.
Sir, I am the winner, please.
It has touched the bat.
Whatever he has run.
He doesn't get the bat.
Anyone else would like to answer that? We can pass the mic. Another scenario. We've got one gentleman who's already answered it. Probably we can figure out more scenarios in this. Anyone?
Can you make it a little tougher, Pachim?
I can make it a little tougher by changing the question a bit. Now I'm changing the scenario. Instead of 2 runs, instead of 2 balls, I'll change the question to 1 ball. ये क्वेश्चन मुझे पूछा गया था कि जब मैंने 2 बॉल वाला पूछा था तो मुझे किसी ने पूछा कि ये 1 बॉल बचा है तो भी ये सेम क्वेश्चन में, ये सेम सिचुएशन में पॉसिबल है क्या? तो मैंने लॉ का बुक बहुत दिमाग में स्क्रैच किया एंड आई फाउंड ए सॉल्यूशन.
This can be answered only by umpires, huh?
So there is it is possible within the laws of cricket. It will never happen practically. It will only happen in theory. That let me be very clear on this part. 1 ball, 7 runs. Both batters on 94. Without a no ball or wide ball being bowled, the batting team has to win the match. And both the batters have to score 100. 1 ball, 7 runs.
What's the price at stake?
नो बॉल नहीं है, वाइड बॉल भी नहीं है, एक ही बॉल में 7 रन बनाना है. बोथ ऑफ देम हैव टू स्कोर 100 विदाउट ए नो बॉल और ए वाइड बॉल. इट्स अ वेरी टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन, so generally people won't know the answer unless you go deep into the laws of cricket. So if anybody wants to ठीक है. तो इसमें कुछ यूनिक चीजें जो है, देयर आर सम यूनिक थिंग्स इन द लॉज ऑफ क्रिकेट. राजीव योगी, वुड यू लाइक टू कमेंट? एंड illegal fielding. In illegal fielding, the batsmen don't choose the strike. Illegal fielding is something like उसने कैप में बॉल पकड़ लिया या कोई विकेट कीपर ने अपना ग्लव नीचे रखा था. Generally, see the wicket keeper drops one glove down, okay, and there is a throw from the boundary, and that ball directly lands on the wicket keeper's glove, deliberately removed by the wicket keeper. So in that case, the ball becomes dead, and 5 penalty runs are awarded to the.
Achha, million.
For this 1 ball, 7 runs.
Except Panchim. Chalo, the next after Raju, anybody for that?
Anyone for the answer? Now we have to get back to the Q&A, but first we'll finish the quiz question. Anyone?
Chalo, let's not
So
waste time.
I think Mr. Paschim Patak, our quiz master, will announce the winner and also give this lovely book from Marine Sports. Can I please invite Mr. Theo Briganza over here?
First, let me answer then.
Acha.
Okay, so see, there are 2 unique things in the laws of cricket which many people are not aware. So when somebody asked me this question and I had to go through the law books, I was trying to get an answer to this, and I found an answer, which is, I am again repeating, this is practically, it will never happen, we have never seen this happen, but it is only in theory. Now what happens is, in theory, the law says that when can a batter run? So the law says that the batter can run at any time while the ball is in play. Now we say that the ball dead हो गया ball. तो ball play में कब आता है? So ball play में कब आता है? जब bowler starts his run up. At that time the ball is in play. Okay? When does a dead ball, when does it come into play? It comes into play when the bowler starts his run up to deliver the ball. Not after he has delivered the ball. Once he starts his run up, the ball is in play. And the law says that the batters can run anytime while the ball is in play. So some super brain somewhere in the world, 2 super human beings, super brains, they ran 1 run when the bowler was in his run up. So that is not cricket. So to avoid that situation, there is a provision in the laws of cricket called batsman stealing a run. So if a batsman steals or attempts to steal a run during the bowler's run-up, as soon as they cross each other, the umpire is supposed to call dead ball, and 5 penalty runs are awarded to the fielding side. Okay. So we put this situation here, 1 ball, 7 runs, both batters on 94. Now, they have tried to steal a run during the bowler's run-up. So the umpire calls dead ball and awards 5 penalty runs to the fielding team. So now the score of the fielding team has been increased by 5 runs. So now instead of 1 ball, 7 runs, we have a situation of 1 ball, 12 runs and 2 batters on 94 and 12 runs to win now of 1 single ball. So this is one batsman stealing a run provision we brought into it. Another provision, deliberate distraction or obstruction of a batter by somebody from the fielding team. That is another provision in the law. Now this provision, now just the answer that came, 2 balls, 3 run. So they were running.
Overthrow.
Yeah.
1 run is short.
Yeah.
Non-striker batsman is on the strike and he will hit the 6.
Yeah. So in this case, what is happening now? After we will assume that they took 3 runs first. We will not take the short run. We will take the short run out of picture. 3 runs. There was an overthrow. Again, on the 3rd run after the overthrow, so that is on the 6th run, one fielder tried to, or the bowler tried to obstruct a batter. Okay. So when this thing happens, the law says that the ball immediately has to be called dead. The run in progress, even if the batters have not crossed for the 6th run, or even say in general law for the 1st run also, just if they have attempted and any batter is obstructed, that even though they have not crossed or they have not completed, that 1 run is counted. And the batters decide amongst themselves who shall face the next ball. That is the current laws of cricket. There is a provision that, so in this case, 3 runs, and then on the 6th run, after the overthrow, 6th run, he is obstructed. So how many runs are scored? 6 runs are scored. The batters choose which end to the next batter will face. And here, another provision in the law is that when a batter is obstructed, the ball will not count in the over. 5 penalty runs shall be awarded to the batting team. So now how many runs are required? 6 runs batter को मिल गया, so एक batter का century हो गया, ठीक है. 5 run penalty मिल गया batting team को, in addition to that. Okay, तो 5 run और add हो गया. So now the target is again 1 ball, 1 run, because that ball, even though it is not a no ball or wide ball, will not count as one of the over. That is another provision. So that provision is that even if whenever a fielder obstructs or distracts a batter, the run in progress, whether they have crossed or not, will count. The ball will not count in the over. 5 penalty runs shall be added to the batting team, and the batters will choose amongst themselves who shall face the next ball, irrespective of whether crossed or not. Okay, so now they choose the batter who is on 94, and 1 run still required, 1 ball left, and he hits a 6. So that is how this situation was. So practically, this is never going to happen. But just original question was 1 ball, 7 runs. Now the batters try to steal a run. So 5 penalty runs are awarded to the fielding team. So now the position has changed from 1 ball to the fielding team. It is in the fielding team's total.
Innings total.
Yeah, so target has increased by 5 because the batters committed an unfair act.
Thank you.
So this was just,
Sir,
so this
हम
is
जब भी
just that,
खेलते
there is a provision of stealing a run and this, so it is generally not there practically.
Well, superb. Thank you so much for that detailed, explanation. I wish you were my maths teacher sometime. If that would have happened, I would have really been good in maths. And Pradeep sir, now I can play your bouncers because I am ready for it after this question. Well, now it's time to give away the book. Sir, please, you have to announce the winner and Theo Briganza, sir, please come here. Oh, nahi hai. Acha, he's not there. Sir, Prasad Ghag is going to win this special gift from Marine Sports. The book also says Laws of Cricket, so it's 1-1. And thank you so much, Mr. Pathak, for giving such an interesting question. Now we'll get back to the questions. I think, sir, 1 minute. There are a lot of questions to the speakers also coming. So one by one, we will take everybody's question. So please go ahead.
Yeah, so my question is to one of the fast bowlers. So as we know, Kapil Dev had a characteristic leap before he could land his back foot. What is in your opinion that art is now we are not seeing? Particularly the fast bowlers, they don't take a leap now during the...
I think you can go and ask the Australians, why is this happening to Indian cricket? The leap is missing, the swing is missing. Simple.
But any particular reason why even the coaches are not like letting the fast bowlers learn that, or any specific technical thing which has happened that they don't?
No technical thing which is imposed on cricket by the Australians. That is the only reason, and we are shamming away from it to agree to it. That's the shameful thing. Nothing else. Blind faith into manuals.
Thank you, sir. And thank you so much for that question. Any more questions for our guest speakers? Anyone would like to ask any question? I see a lot of youngsters also sitting. You are also free to ask questions. If you aspire to become a fast bowler, a medium pacer, or spin bowler as well.
Good evening, everyone. My question is to Pradeep, sir. Sir, I have a student who is having a mixed action. So normally we call about...
Can you come again?
Mixed action. I'm talking about...
Yeah,
he's a side on,
follow it.
side on semi. So he's front on, but his bowling action, the upper body is having a sling action kind of thing. So before 14 age group, he had a nice, good action, speed and everything was there. So once he has crossed that 14 age, now he's getting a back strain and everything. So whether it is correct to the bottom body has to be corrected or the upper body?
You cannot correct the bottom half.
Yeah,
So
that's
always
naturally,
see
actually.
Upper body, because your upper body comprises of smaller muscle groups, which can be treated easily. And lower body consists of all major muscles, which will never be able to be treated. So whatever corrections have to be done in the upper body.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Any more questions? We would welcome some questions from the audience. Any fast bowlers wants to get any tip? This is your chance on this special day.
We'll wind up.
Like Suresh, they said that bowlers are 2 steps ahead of umpires. Bowlers are umpires, much smarter than umpires. I'll show you. Calcutta, Hariyaran, pace bowler. Yeah? So previously 70s, the rule for no ball was front line, not back line, front line. So जो अंपायर था ना उसको बार बार नो बॉल बॉलर को तो उसने भी चाल चला you know he wants to 2 steps ahead of them. That is Suresh Shastri. Now Marcus, they are real happened. These jokes are happened on the field. I was involved in it. So, naam put gaya. Ranji Trophy finals, Wankhede. Suru Naik was bowler. And Raju Sethi, fast bowler. First ball of the match. Bas. First ball of the match, Wankhede. Yeah. बाद में पेस था, पहले पेस था. So Raju Seth was wearing those वो लेग गार्ड बम्प होता है बॉल, मोरेंट लेग गार्ड वो मोरेंट, उसमें बॉल लग के ऊपर जाता है. तो वेरी फर्स्ट बॉल सूर्य नायक ने बॉलिंग डाला और उसके पैर से लग के कॉटन बॉल. On the first ball, he was not ready to do out. Warm up नहीं किया. तो मैच कंटिन्यू. तो शुरू को मैं बोला तुम्हारे कितने विकेट दिए तुमने? बोला ये डिसीजन. मैं बोला और एक ऐड करना तुम्हारा वो कॉटन बॉल. It's not ready. Umpire is not ready to give out. For the first ball.
Gulam Parkar was a very versatile cricketer. Gulam Parkar was a very versatile cricketer, a brilliant fielder, super batsman, wicket keeper, as well as had a solid urge to bowl medium pace. And one of these matches at the university levels, Gulam was given the ball to bowl. So he took the ball, he was thrilled to bowl. He took the ball and went straight to his run-up. So the umpire asked him, because you need to inform the umpire whether you're bowling right arm, over. Said, "Kya dal rahe ho bhai?" The right arm very, very fast.
Youngsters don't know me, but elder people know me. I made run out, many of them. And I've taken fielding prize also. But for India, unofficial one days against Ireland, I kept wickets and 6 teams, and I got fielding prize. Yeah.
Well, superb. Thank you so much. And now I request, any more questions? You have a question? Yeah.
Last question.
Imran Khan was much quicker than Kapil. So the bowling part, yes, I will still say Imran, pace-wise. But if you consider as a cricketer as a whole, then I would still have Kapil Dev there.
Batting all-rounder or a bowling all-rounder?
No, on the same question, he wants your perspective.
Ian Botham.
Dani, sir?
Because he was the best. A complete all-rounder. He could bowl a side out, win a game for the team. He could bat his stuff away and win a game for the team. He could do anything. So and field. Anywhere in the slips, anywhere in the gullies. So I think it's Ian Botham for me.
According to me, obviously Kapil Dev sir, because he's an Indian first. That's it. That's the reason is enough for me.
Well, thank you so much, everyone, for gracing this occasion. Each and everyone present here, I thank everyone. And now it's time where I invite Mr. Milind Wagale, sir, for... I got blank. For a thank you speech.
Well, this is the most difficult part. I'm happy that no one's got up and gone away, because vote of thanks, normally people get up and go away. As I said, my sincere thanks to the passionate Dr. Vijay Patil. I'm not going to take a long time to talk, to give you anecdotes here. No anecdote on Kapil Dev. at all. I've got thousands of them, but I will leave them for some other day, not at the vote of thanks. But regarding Dr. Vijay Patel, I've been associated with him now for about 20 years that I've been doing the T20 and the general knowledge quizzes out here. Just one incident which I will always remember is on one particular year, we went out for the toss and he was there at the toss. We said we were recording it and we wanted to toss the coin and there was no coin. And fortunately it was not live. So we were doing the recording, we got a coin and then did the toss again. The next year, the same thing happened. And Dr. Vijay Patel had a coin in his pocket and he says, Milind, remember last year you didn't have a coin with you, this year I got a coin with me. So that was his passion for the sport. I only hope and pray as someone who does Olympic sports that this audience and, I'm going to come to ma'am out here, that we have plenty of other programs of this nature and we also get other sports involved besides cricket at this campus. To Dr. Vandana Mishra, the Pro Vice Chancellor, my association with her for the last 2 years, as I said, I've anchored a general knowledge quiz out here, amazing, 2,500 students, 13 institutions. I've got goosebumps and I'm sure we will have one more in 2025. So thank you so much. And please convey our thanks to Dr. Vijay Patel. I wish Kadubai, our old friend, was here, but I know the sickness in the family, and obviously he can't make it here. But to Prasad Desai, Pradeep Sundaram, and Nadim Memon, I would like to say a big thank you, because when I called them up, remember, we as Indians have a habit of saying, Kal bataunga main aapko. And each of them said, in 30 seconds, hum aayenge. If they were busy, they would have said, nahi aa sakte. But in 30 seconds, they said, hum aayenge. So thank you to the three of you. Amit Dani and Prasad Desai are the Katta boys at Shivaji Park. I've had some great stories standing with them there when I go for my walk. So Amit, you've been a wonderful friend to me and a cricketer. And now at the MIG, of course, he's still the cricket secretary. No, not the cricket, but nevertheless, he's a wonderful bloke. Devendra Desai is not here today, and I am here today. I think the baton as anchors has to pass on, and I think Dipesh has taken over the mantle out here today. We've done a wonderful job. It's not easy to stand in front of a crowd and anchor a program, and you've done a wonderful job. Thank you so much. I would say the passion of the DY Patil students. We went around this evening on that guided tour. We were lucky that in our case, the Pro Vice Chancellor took us there, but the discipline of the DY Patil students is something absolutely fascinating. And it all stems from the leadership from the top to the bottom. It all stems from the leadership to these. They were all very polite. They took us around. So thank you so much, the students from DY Patil. To the students out there from Sangam Lard's Academy, I think, and Hirve Sports. This has been a great lesson for you, listening to the stalwarts out here. Each of them has contributed in a huge measure to Mumbai's cricket and to Central Zone Rajasthan. My wonderful friend there, Suresh Shastri. And I must say something about him. I am not wanting to embarrass him, and I want you to give him a big hand, because Suresh Shastri served this nation, and his son today continues to serve the nation as an officer in the Indian Army. I think he deserves a big hand. And last but not the least, I hope I have not left anyone out, to Marcus Kutto and the team. They have, it came to a point on the WhatsApp group where it started getting a little every day. But I can tell you that they're persistent. Marcus and I don't want to take names here. Amog is here, and some of the others out here. It's about 10, 12 of you. It's not easy to organize an event of this nature. Marcus, you've done a wonderful job. We saw him doing it at the Parsi Gymkhana twice, if my memory serves me right. And out here today, they've done a wonderful job. Kapil Dev, of course, as we said, 66th birthday, great memories. You can go down into Wikipedia and keep on talking about him for endless days. So that's it from me, the vote of thanks. Thank you so much once again. It's been a pleasure being out here. My apologies, Nadeem. Yeah, as I said, Nadeem, if you can make some good tracks in other sports as well, I'll be happy.
Well, thank you so much, everyone. And now, sorry? He's hungry right now to sing. Well, thank you so much. It's time for just, meeting each other and then heading out for dinner. Thank you.
Dinner is on the first floor. There are volunteers to guide you.